I just love that costuming is such an LGBT welcoming activity. I almost said sport. I don't think it's a sport. Every day is gay day when you're Presley, but on the channel gay day only happens once per week. Hey everyone, it's Presley of ActOutGames.com here, and today is Sunday, which means it's gay day, which means that I can never settle on an intro because I change it every single week. Anyways, today I'm going to be talking about something especially Halloween-y because it's the first day of Halloween. Yes, I'm so excited. I love Halloween, favorite holiday, best holiday. But that's not quite what this video is about. This video is going to be about exploring your gender and sexuality identity through costuming. And my main experience with costuming is cosplay, but people also do it a lot on Halloween. So I decided October would be a great time to film this video. And I do not want to speak for other people with trans plus identities, so if you disagree with what I've said, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to have a discussion with you, and this is just going from my personal experience. So costuming is, I've definitely heard from a lot of other people, a great way to explore gender identities and sexuality identities, because you're trying on a face and an identity and a name for a day. And if you're going on Halloween or to a con as someone who is outside of your designated gender at birth, and it feels right, you could have very well just found your identity through costuming. And there's a lot less harassment as well because you're trying on your costume and people will see you as who you're costuming as. And cosplay and costuming is just such a welcome community that a lot of trans plus people are already welcome. And so when you try on an identity for a day, it's crazy. And it's not just for trans plus people, it's for sexualities as well. If you try on a cosplay of a character who is outside of your sexuality and you actually feel right and you feel like this is your sexuality, you can discover that as well. And you can try on different sexualities and genders for a day or so with your cosplay. And I think that's such a beautiful and amazing thing. And there are lots of actual panels about this with more people that identify entirely outside of their gender assigned at birth that kind of feel more qualified to talk about this. And I just love that costuming is such an LGBT welcoming activity. I almost said sport. I don't think it's a sport, but it's such an LGBT welcoming activity, and people do it a lot, and people find their identities, people find their names, people find their genders, sexualities, all of that kind of stuff through Halloween and through cosplay. And I think it's amazing, and it's such a welcoming thing to be able to try on a costume for just one day, and maybe it just feels right, and maybe you find yourself through that. And it's just so amazing to be able to see for the first time someone using pronouns other than your designated pronouns because of your cosplay, and seeing someone use a name for you that is your cosplay, and it just feels right, like that is your name. And I just think it's such a beautiful thing. And like I said, I'm not the most qualified person to talk about this because I don't identify entirely outside of the gender I was assigned at birth, and I still use the name I was given at birth, so I'm not the most qualified person to talk about this. But I just think it's beautiful and amazing, and I've definitely found out a lot about myself and my romantic orientation and my gender through cosplay, and I think it's amazing that so many other people can go through the same experiences. This is just a really short one, but I wanted to think it's important. Happy Halloween, everyone. I hope you guys have a great time on Halloween, and maybe next Halloween or next con you go to, try something new, and maybe it'll just feel right. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome spooky month, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!